Here we are in Chicago, approximately 8 hours until flight time. Yeah, maybe more, maybe less. We're going to Japan tomorrow at noon. We were supposed to go yesterday, but this guy got stuck in Denver due to snow and other related maintenance issues and bullshit. So we're actually going tomorrow. We've never been. It's going to be a long flight. We'll try to document some of it. And I guess we'll see you guys on the flight, maybe in Tokyo. Alright, let's do this shit. Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just boarded the flight. It was about an hour delayed, but we are in coach. Got an aisle to ourselves. And we are going to Tokyo. So I'll probably do a little video as we're going, I'd imagine. But see you there. We're doing pretty good.
We're like 20 minutes in.
About 20 minutes in, and I think we're actually, it says it right there.
Yeah. We're so far away you can't even see the destination.
Wow. Yeah, we're so far away you can't even see Japan on this map.
Make yourself comfortable.
Yeah, look, we're going over like Alaska.
That's pretty cool.
アメリカ人のダンサーたちに負けないダイナミックな踊りを目指しています。
So we made it to Tokyo, Japan. Currently it's about 6 a.m. We got here last night and basically just like fell asleep. So right now in New York it is yesterday at like 6 p.m. So today is Thursday at 6 a.m. New York it's Wednesday. But this is the current Airbnb. And we got in last night. We tried to find the place and the guy let us in. And today we're going to be taking the train to, I think the goal is Shibuya. And we'll be getting some food there. We're going to walk around, just explore, take some pics, probably see some parks. And then there's also Shinjuku, which is right near there too. So we'll try to check that out. But so far so good. I noticed that everything is very clean. And everything's very stylish. Like the people and also like the ATMs and nice music and stuff like that. Like the ATMs play music while you take money out, which is funny. But alright, we'll try to keep you updated. Alright, so we've been out all day. Didn't bring the camera. I'll bring the camera next time. We're currently enjoying a piece of this Ginza Kimaraya. And it's basically sort of like a sponge cake. And I'm gonna show you guys what I think of this. Ready? I'm about to try a little of the Ginza right now. So when I first bought this, it was right next to a cheese flavored one, which didn't really sound the best. And then there's a description on the packaging that talks about garlic bread. So yeah, and tobacco. So I was debating if this was garlic flavored. It's pretty good. Kaylee, you like it?
I thought it was actually really good. Kind of reminded me of the shortcake, like strawberry shortcake.
Amen. Very true.
I thought that was really good. Very sweet. Tasted good.
So we just booked the Airbnb for tomorrow night.
We did.
In Shinjuku, which was the area that we checked out. Had a good time there. We went to a sushi train.
Spent like $20.
Yeah, and then the first place we went, it was like both places that we've gone to were kind of like an automated food service, you know. So like you kind of like pay either after you don't really deal with somebody directly. But it's like, anyway, we went to this first place and you pay at the machine and then they just bring you the food. But we thought we had paid, but in reality, the machine just made us change. So we were trying to explain that to the guy who like did not speak a word of English.
I was also clearly trying to explain like, hey, like you didn't pay yet.
Yeah, I think he was like trying to be like, you didn't pay.
And they're like, no, we did.
And we're like, we paid, but we were actually wrong. We didn't pay. We just made change, and we didn't really look at how much change we got back. We got a lot of change here. Like, there's a lot of coins in Japan, as you can see. You got the you got this one, which is 10, which is literally like a penny. Oh, dude, there's the one with the hole in it. That's like 5 cents.
That was cool, dude.
Definitely gonna bring some of this money back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so 100 yen is like $1. So we took out, when we first got here, we took out, what, 10,000 yen? Yeah, it's like $100, dude. So, boom. Not bad, yo. But just to let you guys know, this is the, hold up. This is the bathroom. This is the shower. This is the soaking tub. And this is the sink. And just as a FYI, something that we noticed is everything here is kind of small. So, meaning like, I'm just standing up normally right now. And this is a really small ceiling. There's also like 4 beds in this room. And I'm not really sure why that's the case. This room could really accommodate a lot of people. But yeah, this you kind of have to duck when you walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to walk through this and it's like, douche.
I think that's the craziest part is like literally like you and me are not like the tallest people in America. We're pretty like, average size people, right? 5'9", 5'10", whatever. Like here we're tall.
Yeah.
And like we actually have to duck in a lot of places.
I actually do feel like in general, like I'm like taller than the average person walking
perfect
around.
example. It's like,
You think so? I think we are.
like this, like all right, like perfect. This one too. It's just like if you're like 6'4", like if not like more like that, if you're like taller than like you're gonna hit your head.
Yeah. No, for
Everything's
sure.
definitely catered to the person here.
It's definitely true.
A lot shorter.
Also, we've been enjoying some Japanese television, which is extremely dramatic.
Very intense.
Oh shit. We also bought Japanese whiskey. Yo, show the camera.
Oh yeah.
We're debating taking a nap.
I'm probably gonna take a little nap. Probably like a 45-minute power nap, and then
Check this out. This is Japanese whiskey for all you whiskey lovers out
this
there.
is $7.
Wow, that's incredible. I feel like you got to take a picture of this whiskey for the gram. I feel like that's kind of appropriate. I'm gonna cut this thing. We're recording to you live from Atukatu, Japan. But you know, according to this video thus far, we haven't left this Airbnb. That's not true. We were actually out the whole day.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If you were to watch this video like in succession, it'd be like those guys were chilling there the whole time. But no,
That's where my story comes in.
but we're currently drinking Japanese whiskey, and we're looking at this view.
You know what's funny? Something that kind of like blows my mind right now is like what we're seeing now, which is obviously the sunset in Japan, is probably something that looks very similar to in New York right now, which like the sun's probably just starting to come up.
Right.
So it's like
It would be on the other side.
but like the way it looks is gonna be like almost the same.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's kind of cool.
We've been talking to a lot of our friends. It's weird because in the morning they'll text us like crazy because they're all like getting out of work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We're waking up at like 7 and they're like, "What's up?" And then right now it's like 7 o'clock for us p.m. and they're all like waking up. Like the first person that texts us is my brother Dave. So he's naturally like,
Yeah.
you know.
So like that's
Guzzling
the
coffee.
crazy thing too is like when we woke up at like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, I was talking to Amanda, and it was like almost dinner time, essentially like
Right.
And so she already had like a full day, and we were just getting up. That's pretty nuts. It's pretty surreal to be.
Wait, I want to show the camera. what kind of whiskey we're drinking. So, what is your first interpretation of Japan though? Before I grab this
First
whiskey?
off, the culture is so different. I've always been very fascinated with Japanese culture. It's very structured. Even just like where people walk on the right side of the street, walk on the other side of the street. Like everything's just like there's no like crisscrossing. Everything's very orderly, very respectful.
Very true, yeah.
And it's very quiet. Mark and I noticed like walking around the city today, and I have videos on my phone from it too. It's like we walk through areas that like seem like Times Square that are just completely silent.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
There's no honking, there's no like yelling, there's no people talking on their cell phones. Everyone's just like looking on their phones, which is also very funny too. You go to Europe and no one's on their phones. Mm-hmm. They're very social. You go to Japan,
people here
everyone's just on
That's
their
actually
phones.
true. My dad brought that up too. He's like, how's the technology there? I'm like, people are very much like in their phones. And like,
Yeah.
we did notice that walking around this city, like, nobody is really speaking. Like even in New York City, I feel like you find like a bunch of like these like blue collar workers like smoking cigarettes and like talking. They're like a bunch of like UPS workers. We actually we were walking down to the train this morning. We saw like a crew of probably like 20 or 30 guys who were, I guess, were they mailmen or garbage men?
Garbage men.
Garbage men.
Garbage men.
Doing like morning stretches
And
to
it was like a
like an overseer kind of being like up down, and they were all stretching. That was pretty crazy.
It was like over like a public PA with like playing music.
Yeah, the PA was playing
It was
music.
very like Eastern culture music. It was like
For sure.
And like they were just all stretching, getting ready for their day. And it was like probably like 8 in the morning.
But it was all
7:30 in
like
the morning.
it was all done like in good vibe. Like it sounds like they were all kind of like laughing.
It
at
was.
like,
They were enjoying it. They were just getting ready for their workday.
Absolutely.
Which brings me to the other point: the 3 p.m. stretch.
3 p.m. stretch is something that we all do in Japan. That's really important.
The news apparently around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they literally publicate a public stretch with like 3 girls, and they do a stretch for like about 10, 15 minutes.
Yep, and the news also covers reports like raccoons being stuck in trees, and
that was like a 5-minute story.
The brand new
that wasn't even like
turtle wheelchair,
which
is pretty. So it's 11:53. Checkouts at noon. Went to bed at like probably 7 a.m. last night. Got back super late. So Mark Lombardo in daily fashion. We gotta get out of here. Daly's in the shower. It's 11:53. Our checkout's at noon. So the same thing happened to us in Brussels. So we get the fuck out of here. Here's the Airbnb. Took us a second to find this place, but we're doing this. We're gonna get some sushi, and we're bringing the camera with us right now. So we just checked into our Airbnb. These people are having like a little bit of a party next door right now, so this is gonna be the first like rolling video I think we got. Let's do it. We're going to a sushi train place. It smells mad good. Alright, so we're walking down the streets of Shinjuku. Yeah. Alright, Daly, where are we right now?
I don't know where we are right now. I do know where we are right now. We're in Shinjuku in Tokyo, Japan. We just switched Airbnbs tonight. We go to bed till 8 this morning after a crazy night in Shibuya. But we're here in Shinjuku now, and we're just walking around after we ate. Had a Guinness at an Irish pub.
We did eat at the Guinness, the Irish pub.
And right now we're just
take a left.
Getting late for the land.
All people are eating in there. About to leave our Airbnb. Currently checking into the next Airbnb because we've decided that we're going to stay one more night. We're going to be leaving on Sunday. So I'm just making sure all the information is right. Private room, visa. Had a fun night last night in Shinjuku. We stayed out all night again. The jet lag is definitely real. I don't really feel that tired. Kind of just, it's like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. and we're not that tired. But we'll probably take another nap at some point today. And we'll do a little exploring. And today's our last day, so hope we'll get it. All right, well, the jet lag has kicked in again. Got ourselves an apple tree or something down there. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, this is the morning of Tokyo. Just got myself a new t-shirt, which I've been looking for. Something like this. I'm guessing this means Japan or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure. So that'll do it. How we all doing? How tired?
Where do you want me to start?
Yeah.
Let's see. We fell asleep at 6 p.m. last night for a nap. Ended up waking up at midnight, so we got a full hour, 6 hours of sleep. Then we got up, quickly got ready, essentially just threw on clothes and walked out the door. And then missed the train because the train closed. So we walked to Shinjuku, which took about 45-50 minutes.
Yeah, around there.
It was an easy walk. We found we got 2 coffees in the vending machine, and then kept walking. Went to Golden Guy.
Golden Guy.
Went to this karaoke bar first. We sang a couple songs. There's a couple Americans in there, a couple of Europeans in there.
Definitely.
Japanese locals as well.
Definitely.
Cool mix, cheap drinks. After that, we found another bar. That one was cooler, I think. It was more of a local vibe. They ended up asking us what kind of music we want to play. Somehow they found out that we were musicians.
Yeah, we ended up playing Ashbury.
Yeah.
We ended up playing Ashbury
That was
songs
pretty wild.
in the bar. Like, we literally pulled them up on YouTube.
That was pretty nuts. You played some Rare beats.
Play some Rare.
Played some Rare. Played some Chili Peppers. And then we finished out. They were like excited for us to see us go. And we went to another bar. I don't know what the name of it was, but they had like paper with people writing stuff all over the wall. That was really cool. And these 2 like Japanese girls were totally just like, you know. I think that's the best.
We basically had these 2 Japanese girls, and I was talking to them for like maybe 15-20 minutes. They didn't really know English like extremely well, but I was like, there's like a bar where you could write pieces of paper, like messages. So I drew a lobster and I put it on the wall, and then I wrote like, "What is your name?" and I gave it to them. And we played a game of tic-tac-toe. So, and then I looked over and they're just like this.
Hold on a
Just
minute.
like,
Wait.
and I'm just sleeping.
Dude, I got it.
Oh, you got the. You actually got that?
We gotta keep these. Do you have yours? Yuna.
Actually, wait.
That was the one with the white shawl, right? Yuna.
I got mine, dude.
And the other girl was Yukino.
My name, Yukino.
Yeah.
This is what we this is the kind of message we wrote to them.
That's pretty nuts.
They
Anyway,
responded, so.
pretty sick. They passed out on that bar.
Yeah, and then according to Rob, like, passing out on the bar is like pretty normal in Asia. That's what Rob said. He's like, that's completely normal.
Yeah.
They were just like,
Then the bartender started playing Red Hot Chili Peppers.
dude, people love the chilies.
So we found out that the Red Hot Chili Peppers are huge here in Japan. I showed the picture of me meeting Chad Smith, and the bartender went nuts.
He actually did. He
Like
knew exactly
lot.
who that was.
Oh, he knew exactly those. He's like, oh, and then he was like, oh, you pilot. I was like, oh yeah. By the way, yeah, I am. And then like, I don't know. Pretty wild night nonetheless. I think this is our most successful night. We just stayed up a long time.
Yo, let's take some pics. Ready?
Absolutely.
All right, we're talking about the rain. It's absolutely incredible. Like we were even debating going to sleep. But nah, man. We can't even sleep. It's just... The flight today is at 5 p.m.
5:40.
Right now it's like... What time is it now?
8:32 in the morning.
It's 8:32 in the morning.
Yes.
So let's just say we have a good couple hours before we gotta go to the flight. But I think beforehand we're gonna go to the Imperial Palace. And we'll see where it takes us from there, y'all. World, I love the tears I have. So it's still about what time is it now? Like 8:30? About 8:30. We're trying to polish off the rest of this Jack and Coke. And yeah, we were hanging out with these girls at the bar tonight, and then they just passed out and fell asleep like while we were chilling with them, which was like really funny. We have a cool balcony with this Airbnb, so I think we're just gonna stay up until our flight. maybe take like an hour nap. But honestly, we'll probably just end up sleeping on the flight, so it doesn't really matter too much. Daily, what do you think we should do?
I think we should stay up. We gotta be out of here in about, what time is it? Pretty much 2 hours, 2.5 hours we gotta be out of here, so I think it would actually do us more disjustice to sleep.
It'd probably fuck us over.
Yeah. So I think what we're gonna do is finish these, because I had a mini bottle of Black Label that I bought at like the beginning of this trip when we never drank, and I don't want to like waste it because we can't bring it through security. So
Right.
we're drinking that right now. We're gonna leave here. Probably go get more food.
Probably get more food, yeah.
Definitely gonna get sushi for lunch probably right before we go back to the airport, because like, it's just like how we've been doing.
Poof.
Poof. So much dust off of that.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, it's gross. Nonetheless, it's been an amazing trip. I think
It really has.
Mark and I have always kind of gone balls to the wall on our last night, everywhere we've gone. So I feel like today, this trip is no different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a good time. I'm drunk, obviously, but we had a good time. I think we did this trip the right way. We drank with locals, we met locals, we hung out, we talked, we learned some language.
People love the chili peppers.
People love the chili peppers.
People love the Ashbury.
People love the Ashbury. Yeah, pilots.
Now they do.
And the food's amazing. And I know we'll be back. We'll absolutely be back.
The world I love, the days I got. And also what's funny right now is it's like 6 a.m. in Albany. Or in America, at least we'll say. So, boom. Golden guy, it's looking golden tonight. It's like, golden guy, golden girl.
We're drinking scones all night long.
Yeah.
We're at the Imperial Palace right now.
Exactly what you said. You were making fun of just now.
No, true vlogger's like, all right, here we are.
Yeah.
This is a pretty sweet spot.
Palace of Tokyo. The Emperor Palace.
We're in awe, and we're also pretty hungry.
Pretty hungry.
What are you feeling, dude?
Feeling sushi.
Where should we go?
I just googled sushi trains near Emperor's Palace.
You find anything good?
Didn't look at it. But
Oh.
I have good feelings.